Huh. I'm sitting here really thinking that we are live, and I wasn't live, but we are now. So we have a verdict, ladies and gentlemen of the streets of YouTube. We have a verdict. 4 hours ago is when we began and we now have a verdict. Justice for Charles Avallo indeed today. I pray that the family gets closure, some luck. You never do really get full closure in situations like this. But yeah, the anticipation, the anticipation, the anticipation. Oh, hey, Burden, you're back! Yay! We have a verdict. We're just waiting. That come back pretty quick, I have to say. I mean, I just about sat here and dozed off again, and lo and behold, we got a verdict. So I'm excited about it. For a good 5 minutes, though, I sat and was talking to myself. I hadn't even added. I hadn't even went live. I thought I had, but I hadn't. So hello, everyone in watching. My little eyeball keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down. I didn't even put a picture of a thumbnail up, I don't believe. Now we just wait. Now we just wait. Hurry up to wait. Hurry up to wait. La 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 la. Any day now, any day now, any day now, any day now, any day now. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum ba dum. So, what does everybody think? They gonna keep making us wait, or we gonna know soon? Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. My computer went AWOL on me. I don't know why, but it did. I do not know what happened. Ow. Here I am. Hello to everyone watching. Oh, I hear something. I hear rustling. Do y'all hear me? Do I sound okay?
Jolie.
Here we go, y'all. I guess here we go. I don't know. Okay, now do this. People. So I have a question. How many of you think that she's going to spaz out when the verdict comes back guilty? How many of y'all think she's going to spaz? I think she will. I think she'll be so dramatic. I do. I feel like she's going to be dramatic. You don't think she will? I don't know though. She's a. I don't know. She may not, but then again, she may too. I don't know. I think um, I've been iffy with it the whole time. I can't find my video on here. Yeah, definitely that. Definitely that. Okay, so and I can't find my video for nothing. I can't find my video. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. La 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 la. I bet you. I can't wait to hear the jurors, if any of them come forward. I cannot wait to hear what they say about everything. Wish they'd come on. La 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 la. Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, that's something that really needed to be disclosed. I feel like. I mean, to be honest, I'd have been like, where are these? Who are these people? I'd have had tons of questions, tons. So yeah, so 2 weeks ago, I started streaming the trial. It just showed up on my thing here, and I can't find it on YouTube. So I don't know. The anticipation. Yeah. I think I'll be able to get this garden thing done though faster now this afternoon after getting the verdict back. It's just hard to concentrate when you have your mind on one thing and need to do 500 more. I just feel like I'll be able to concentrate better. Not till what? 6:30. What?
So I got.
Okay, so oh goodness gracious alive. I know I'm making y'all dizzy. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure that we are like not missing nothing. I don't know if I'll get a copy. I don't know if I'll get a strike if I do that. If I turn to him, will I? Yeah, I'm just gonna stay right here for now because I don't wanna. I don't wanna get a strike. Oh, I have the fair use thing on there, but I just yeah. I didn't know I could do it if he was live also. Internet's trying to act stupid. Oh wow, really? I didn't know that. Let me see here if I can find him. I think that's crazy that they struck him for that. I mean, that's like wild. Okay. I'll check it out.
Blessings from heaven. I pray you find peace. Thank you. That's the whole point, guys. This whole channel is a big support system for all of us. I hope you guys feel supported. I wish I could give you the same love and support back. I just try to talk about the reality of my life and give you guys a perspective that hopefully always is more from a healing aspect, and that we walk away better no matter how hard
Right.
stuff is. So
I'm so proud
you
of
guys have
him.
been real.
So proud of him.
You guys have been so real, and I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you guys enough. I'm super emotional, bro. I'm just gonna be tearing up this whole time because you guys are just the love and the support is like it's incredible. Sending love. I lost my entire family in the last 3 years to natural causes. The grief is overwhelming. Can't imagine adding your circumstances. Hugs and love from Washington. Thank you, Lynn. I'm sorry that you lost your family as well. It's very hard to lose people. It's a very different type of grief.
Yeah.
And
It is.
something that we all go through in life, and it never is easy. And one thing I'll say, I was talking to my friend, and we were having this conversation about how sometimes you just don't need somebody to sit there and tell you everything's going to be okay, because some things just they don't get okay for a long time. What is okay is to not be okay.
True.
And what is okay is to process through it. And if you change because something is so hard in your life, then that means you're just going to get better. But it's better to not be telling yourself over and over and over that everything's just going to be okay when you're going through absolute hell.
That's true.
I never want you to think that because then that almost puts a pressure on you that you have to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. It's it's all going to work out and you're going to be fine. And it's like, sometimes you just don't need to hear that. Sometimes you need to just acknowledge how bad something is. And that's okay for it to be that bad. It is okay for it to be that hard. And that doesn't make you any weaker. It just makes it more reality. And then you can actually face that and you can actually move forward. There's so many people. What's heartbreaking for me is I feel worse for everybody else just watching how when I'm standing in those rooms and we all go out together and we're all standing there looking at Lori, thinking about how this has affected every single person. I feel for everybody around me. There's so many people who are hurt and broken over the same decisions that are affected my.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I can't.
Let me guess. You're thinking about going to therapy. And as a therapist myself, of course I'm going to say that's a great idea. But first,
I'll be crying, like bawling my eyes out myself. It's emotional, very emotional. So I know what he's going through. In a way, wasn't my mother or nothing like that, but I did lose a cousin to another family member, and it's tore our family apart. And we're still a year out from trial. So, yeah. It's a whole different kind of heartbreak and heartache when you do something or you go through something that you never thought you'd have to go through. It almost made me quit completely doing true crime of anything. But thanks to my friend Burton and a couple other friends, I am still here. Still trying to be that voice for others. So I know they said 5 minutes after the verdict was reached is how much time we'd have, and it's been 30 minutes. Anyway, come on. That's hard. I mean, Colby's the only one left of Lori's children, natural child. He's lucky himself. I feel like he's blessed because, you know, he's very fortunate. Very fortunate. So, yeah, my heart. And you went through that with me last year, Burden, and it's just something you can. I'm not live on Colby's. I clicked off of his. I'm back on Court TV. Who is it? Okay, hold on.
Are present.
You, no
the jury's
spoilers.
not present. We were informed about 45 minutes ago that the jury has reached a verdict.
There we go.
In the event that the verdict is not guilty, this trial will conclude. In the event that there is a guilty verdict, we need to move on to an aggravation phase immediately after the reading of that verdict. I've given the parties proposed aggravating circumstances, instructions, and proposed verdict form. The state and the defense both have a chance to review those.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections from the state?
No, Your Honor.
How about from the defense? The defense did email my staff requesting an additional paragraph. The defendant is not required to testify or produce evidence of any kind. The defendant's decision not to testify or produce evidence is not evidence of any aggravating factor, which I did include in the bottom third of page 3. Given that, are there any additions or corrections?
I pray it's guilty. You can see the pain on Colby's face.
Are either the state or the defense requesting any other additional instructions?
No, Your Honor.
If there's an aggravation phase, does the state plan on introducing any testimony or exhibits?
Testimony, I believe, likely from 2 family members, we will limit it. I don't plan on doing openings, just presenting testimony and then argument.
All right. Would the defense anticipate presenting any evidence?
Your Honor, can we just stipulate to that? I mean, the statute says there's only one punishment for this crime. What is this? Why is there an aggravation phase for this specific count?
Much like the guilty verdict, the jury in Arizona has to find whether or not there's any aggravating circumstances. In addition, the jury would still need to find that if it's a guilty verdict, whether or not it's a dangerous offense. Until it's found as a dangerous offense, that sentence that you're talking about wouldn't be triggered. So I think we need to have an aggravation phase regardless. So would you plan on presenting any testimony or evidence in the aggravation phase if there is an aggravation phase?
No, but could I just stipulate to it or not? That's my question.
Oh my gosh. Queen of
You can
taking.
stipulate to aggravation and you can stipulate to whether or not it's a dangerous offense, but I think you should probably wait until we read the verdict to do that. So I guess
Yeah, once you read,
depending on what
let
the
them read
verdict
it.
is, we may take another break. If there is an aggravation phase, are your witnesses here yet?
No, they are not here yet, Your Honor. The next of kin are, from my understanding, about 5 minutes out.
All right, we'll wait a few more minutes before we take that verdict. Please let me know when we're ready to come out.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Well,
Honestly, she's 10 minutes away, but she's
okay, guys. Nobody say anything, please. Respectful to us all here. If you know the verdict, please just don't say anything in the chat. Okay. Mods, if you don't mind, if someone does post something just keep an eye on it. I know it's probably crazy in here right now for all of us, but I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. My heart's pounding out of my chest, bro. Like I was just so overwhelmed. Kelsey's the sweetest. She's here, and I'm glad that she is. I wanted to do this with her. This is something else, bro. This is anticipation. Like you can't, for any other thing, I could never imagine feeling like this. This is crazy. Anyway, so back to the point that you mentioned. I can't read text right now, just in case. This ghost is not very good to me personally. It's just a little more sour than I'd like it to be. Pink lemonade would have been nice. The chicken enchiladas are so not good that it's not even funny. There's nothing about them that's homemade.
If every time you see an ad, you just wanna, you need to download Pi. It's a free Chrome extension that blocks ads on all your favorite sites.
Jolie.
Struggling to get started on your book? Meet Squibbler, the AI book writer that transforms your ideas into fully developed chapters.
All right, back on the record, State of Arizona versus Lori Daybell, CR 2021-001-704. The parties are present. I'm going to have my staff go ahead and line up the jury to wait in the hallway for a minute.
You guys know how I think he's doing, but Democrats and other critics say that he's going too far too fast, and they are criticizing him, they're criticizing Elon
pursuant to the jury's verdict of guilt, that this would be a dangerous offense because a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument was used?
I'm stipulating to it.
You agree that that's what that this is a dangerous offense?
Correct.
And you're further stipulating that as a result of your conduct, at least the victim or the victim's family suffered emotional or financial harm?
Absolutely.
And you're also further agreeing that the offense involved the presence of an accomplice?
Yes.
Is the state satisfied with the colloquy?
Yes, Your Honor, it appears it's knowing voluntary.
All right, the court does find that the stipulation to those three factors was knowingly, intelligently, voluntarily made. I will accept the defendant's stipulation. At this time, I'm going to bring in the jury and release them from the admonition. Before we do that, well, as my staff's lining up the jury, do you want to have a sentencing date within approximately 30 days, or do you want to wait until after the next trial to be sentenced on this matter?
What does the court prefer?
It doesn't matter to me. Maybe you want to talk to your attorneys or advisory council about that. We don't have to do it right now. You can do it in a few minutes.
Anytime you have a husband killed in the marital home, the spouse is going to be.
Yeah, so the verdict is in. We got that confirmed about 15 minutes. And at lunch after 2, that's what it more than other Daybell for about. We'll continue to follow this and bring you that verdict as soon as it's ready.
So stay with us right here.
Thank you.
All right for the jury.
All right, please be seated. Do you want to talk to your advisory councils briefly to discuss whether or not you want to proceed to sentencing or wait until after the next trial?
If we could just wait till after the next trial, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'll hold off